Hey everybody, and welcome to Pastor TK Cards. I wanted to hop on here today and give an update to my 1964 top set. Been making a lot of progress there. I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a minute. Before I get started, this idea came to me last week to try to do these set update videos. I was watching some videos and out of town with my wife at some hospital appointments, and I thought, man, that's a good idea. I'll start doing that. And I got the idea from Reverend Steve Cards. He was giving updates. I think I watched part 14 and 15 of his 1976 Topps set build, and then I thought that's a good idea. I'm going to start doing that with my my sets that I'm working on. 1973. Actually, just finished 1973. I'll do another video showing you those cards later this week, probably. Working on 1976 and 1964, but before I get into showing you the cards that I picked up this week from my 1964 Topps set, like I said, I got the idea from Reverend Steve Cards, another channel that I had followed early on when I started getting on YouTube. And then later on last week, I heard that Pastor Steve had passed away, and it kind of hit me. I didn't know him really well. We'd commented back and forth, obviously, both of us being pastors. Certainly felt a kindred spirit. He's a Pirates fan. I'm a Phillies fan. So we had Pennsylvania teams in common. He had been one real early to reach out. Him and John from Nerding Out with Cards. Actually, John's video was the first place I saw it. I just really was hit by that, how fragile, how precious, and how unguaranteed this side of eternity is. So I've been praying for his family, and I hope you would do the same. But I just wanted to mention that because it was literally that Monday. I thought, man, I'm going to start doing videos like that. And then just a couple days later, I got to news. But so just in honor of the memory of Pastor Steve, just want to show you some of my cards from my 1964 Topps set that I picked up. And just wanted to ask you, as you think about him, just remember to pray for his family. The funeral's already been done, and everybody else's life is going back to normal, but their life continues day by day without their loved one. But he had the hope of the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ, and I hope you do as well. And if you ever need to talk to anybody about that, I would love, even more than any baseball card in the world, I would love to talk to you about that. So I'm going to turn around the camera and show you some of my pickups from 1964 Topps and give you an update on how my set build's going. So this week I picked up a few of the needs I have on my 1964 Topps set. I started building this set. I know it was the first Friday in February. I don't know exactly what that date was. I'd have to look it up, but I wasn't planning on doing any 60 sets until I finished my 73 to currents run, but I just always have liked the 1964 Topps set. I had a couple of the big cards in my childhood and grew up with them. Actually sold them in my mid-20s when I went off to seminary, but I had the Mantle, the Rose, and several others, and I always liked this design. And then I was opening Topps Archives last year, and 64 was one of the set designs that they threw back to with the modern players, and loved that. And I was that first Friday in February, I was at the card shop, and they had just a bunch of commons in the value box, and I was going through them, and they were nice. They were in good shape, excellent. The men are better, and I just got really excited. I picked up about 100 that first day, and then about 50 the next day, and had me a little starter lot, and I was on the go. Right now, with the cards I got in this week, I have 57 more cards that I need. I already have 31 of those that are on the way. I don't knock them off my list until I actually get them in hand, and I got in some yesterday and some today, and I wanted to give an update. So 57 to go, but I've gotten most of the low-hanging fruit, right? I've gotten most of the commons, and the lower cost cards, the ones I have left are $30, $40, $50 cards, and then a couple multi-$100 cards. But here's some I picked up. I got Ray Colt, the Topps Trophy card. Always cool to see that Topps Trophy and to get a Phillies. Here's one of my problems with building my sets on eBay is sometimes I bid on the same card I need twice. So if anybody needs a number 412 Ray Colt for your 1964 Topps set, I've got a pretty good example. I'm going to use that first one. This is a little bit more off-centered than that one, but I've got two of them. I've got duplicates of a lot. If you're working on 64 Topps, please send me your, reach out to me and let me know what you need, and we can work out a trade or something. I'll be glad to help out another set builder. Picked up the Norm Cash with the Tigers, just a good example of that card, 425. The Dodgers rookie stars of Wes Parker and John Warhas, I guess is his name. Just a good example of that. I picked up about 12 cards this week from my needs list. Dallas Green in his playing days with the Phillies, just really good example of that one. And then these next few are, well, no, we're not at the high numbers yet, but Willie Horton, rookie card for the Tigers, and Joe Sparma. Then the Reds rookie stars, added that one as well. Robbie Klaus and Jim Dixon. Glad to pick up that one. And these last three were three more of the high numbers that I needed. I got Ed Kranepool, good semi-star card there. The high numbers are 525 through 586, I think, is the last card of the set. This is 566. Knocked that one off. Then Phil Gagliano and Cap Peterson. Got that rookie stars of the National League. And then a Hall of Fame card from 1964 Topps, high number, and Jim Cott. And so glad to get that one off the list. I'll probably try to get a slab of this Hall of Famer as well, just to have a slab and have one in the binder. So that's good. I did pick up a couple of my Hall of Famers that I needed for the set. These are the ones where you're getting in the $30, $40, $50 range. I picked up a copy of the 1964 Topps Lou Brock and a PSA 5. Just really like the look of that card. Just a nice card. Earlier slab, but got a pretty good deal on that one. And then the last card I picked up this week, this one actually came from Canada. I didn't mean to buy it from Canada, but it was a good price in Canadian dollars and even a better price in US dollars. And so that came in today. And Ed Matthews of the Braves, another Hall of Famer, and another PSA 5. I hope you're having a great time in the hobby. I love adding to my sets. And I'm going to get off of here and pull out my 1964 binder and put these cards in the binder. And I don't know that I'll ever say the word binder again and not think of Reverend Steve's cards. And I pray that you would just understand that this is an incredible hobby. It's a lot of fun. But man, there's so many things that are so much more important. So enjoy the hobby. But make sure you enjoy the things that are much more important as well. Life is a gift, but it's a vapor. Even if we live to be 100 years, it goes by fast. Do the things that matter most. Thanks for watching. Till next time.